Welcome back to At Home with Roby. I'm Patrick McIsaac from Roby Electric, along with Trent Haston from the Roby family of companies. Trent just finished up with Michael Sink on segment 2 and 3, Rock and Sand. Great book. You can read it in 30 minutes. Hopefully everybody out there will take the opportunity to go buy his book on his website, which is n-synk.com. You can get it on Amazon as well, $14.99. You can get it on Kindle for $9.99. So I think that's a pretty minimal investment for any business folks out there. But it's also, to your point, we have personal rocks as well. So there's some good personal benefit if you're not running a business, or maybe you're fortunate enough to be retired, or you're talking to, you mentioned middle school kids, high school kids. I'm going to call out Josiah Harper, who's your dear friend Jeff Harper's son, who's a Clemson senior. I sent him the book. He read it. He's excited to talk about it. So I think there's good relevant information in this book for generally anyone in the audience.
No, I agree. And keep it simple, stupid is kind of something we live by. I think it works. So that's awesome. I love the no fear connection. I mean, thinking about it, I mean, really, to a fault. And as I get older, I try to limit the losses here. But I mean, I'm blessed with the gift personally, and as the leader of our business, that kind of fearless. Because I was talking with another entrepreneur runs a much bigger business than us, and talking about how sometimes we want to do this new rock, and we bring it to our team, and our team looks at us like we got 7 eyes.
Right.
They love us. They say they trust us, but then they fear. And they go, hold on, man, that's out of the box. That's a square peg. We're a round hole is what they're subliminally saying. And we were just talking about that, how sometimes we got to get the Google eyes from our guys. But then you strategically, you build a strategy behind it, and you got to sell it down just as you would sell it up.
Well, you're right. I mean, it almost makes you think that when you walk into one of those strategic meetings that you're going to say something that everyone's going to look at you funny. I mean, you start the meeting out, this is a no-fear zone. We're not going to talk about being scared, because I think that is a natural tendency. When you want to change something, you get a little bit nervous because you're going against the grain. But that's a rock, Trent, right? I mean, that's exactly what a rock is it's a new market, a new opportunity, a new way of doing business, a new way of living your life. And it's not going to be easy. There are going to be some challenges, but if you can keep fear from paralyzing you, to Michael's point, then your level and opportunity for success is that much greater.
I mean, I think about it with my kids. I mean, I reminisce a lot. Like my first day of school every year. I mean, I was very social, butterfly, yada, yada. My first day of school, I was always scared again. Playing on a new sports team.
Sure.
It's playing a new sport, going to a new team. I mean, and I think about it. I get to live those. I get the butterflies for my kids sometimes. So that's really cool. I want to say, I want to give a shout out to somebody that we revere, and his father's relationship and what he does for Make-A-Wish is a lot of cool ties. We found out this week that Dale Jr. is going to retire. Hopefully he has a great and a successful and a safe 2017 race year. But, I mean, Dale, much respect to you. Your relationship with your father, how he passed and all of that kind of ties very close to me. I was blessed and our firm to receive the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Indomitable Spirit Award for Make-A-Wish Foundation this year. Only you have won it. So thank you, sir, to our listening audience, to people in Charlotte. We hear all the time that people love listening to our show because we talk about old Charlotte. We talk about old North Carolina, and I would think that would be good for people that transplant to Charlotte and really good for people that are in Charlotte. So,
Wood, if you have time, you got to go. Talking about Dale Jr.'s relationship with his father, go look at the video that they produced to the Zac Brown song "My Old Man."
Oh my gosh!
I promise you will not watch that with
my mom. Has asked me 150 times, have you heard that song?
Oh my gosh.
Do you like that song?
I
love that song.
So well done.
It makes me cry every time I hear it. I mean, I love that, right? I'm like, yes, Mom, I've heard it 1,000 times. I listen to country music. So, but yeah, great. Thank you, Dale, for what you've done. Thank you for what you've done for our city of Charlotte, our state, and just how you've carried yourself as a young gun that didn't mess up. Thank you so much.
And big thanks to our guest, Michael Sink. Go check out his book, Rock and Sand. We'll be back next Sunday, 9 to 10.
Thanks so much. Have a great week.